Hi, I'm Barry. I'm now going to show you how to set out the ceiling for lining paper. Okay, so they say that you should start away from the natural light. Okay, so let's just imagine that we've got the natural light over there and that's our window. So this is where the sunlight's coming through. Okay, so this is the problem that we've got, is this light. Okay, so we can't have a piece of paper that's going to come through the middle of our light, because we're not going to be able to get that light through there without it sort of ripping. So a nice and easy way for you. Okay, it's dead straightforward. So this is just a normal, just an off-cut of a piece of lining paper, so we know how wide it is. And I'm going to split the light, as we call it. Okay, so I'm going to put that just in the middle of that light switch there. Sometimes you might have to go like a few mil either way, just depending on the balance of like little obstacles that are in the way. Okay, but just for this example, so that's in the middle of the light there. So I'm just going to make a pencil mark. Okay, and I'm going to come along again. Another pencil mark. And then another pencil mark there. Okay, so this is going to be our first piece that we're going to put on the ceiling, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, so let's just get my tape measure. Okay, and we're going to transfer this measurement to both sides of the wall. Okay, so if I look at that, so I've now got 290 mil or 29 centimetres. I'm just going to write that down so it's easy to remember. Then I always like to make a little mark on my little painter's tip. Just make a little mark on my tape measure just so I don't forget. Okay, so I'm going to go down this end. I'm not going to the edge of the wall, because sometimes walls sort of like they can curve in or they can curve out. So again, I'm just going to come to around about here. Mark my 29, 290 mil. Then we're going to the other end and mark the same. Again, not straight to the wall. We've got like a bit of a column here, which is going to be a little bit awkward for us, but we'll get around it. Okay, so that's 290 there. Okay, and you generally do these like quite faint, but I'm just doing that so just for demonstration purposes, so you can actually see it. Okay, right now, that's the exciting part. Okay, we've got a chalk line. Okay, and these are easily to buy. Okay, you just buy these, you buy the chalk separate, and then you just top up the chalk that's in there. I did this yesterday, so there's quite a lot of chalk in there. Okay, you just tip the chalk in there. Mostly covered in the stuff now. Okay. So I'm going to snap a line all the way along there, and that's going to give us a guide for our first piece of paper. Now, as this is quite chalky, okay, so we're just going to get a cloth on this, right, or a paper towel, just to take some of the chalk off, because we don't want all of it all over our ceiling. So that's give me a sort of a good length of it. See all the chalk there. So make sure you got it on your dust sheets. Okay, so I'm just going to take this excess out. We don't need all this chalk on there. Okay, this is quite tricky if you're doing this on your own, which decorators generally do. Okay, I prefer to paper the ceiling on my own. I feel like I've got more control over the paper. Okay, so I've got some masking tape over here. Okay, so I'm just going to secure my chalk line with some masking tape. I'm just going to put it on that pencil line. Okay, make sure it's very secure. Okay, just going to double it over just for a bit of extra strength. Again, I'm just going to walk up here, put it on my pencil line over there, and keep this nice and tight. So I've got it on my pencil line. Quite happy that it's on my pencil line there as well. Okay, so you pull it tight with your thumb. Okay, so that's the action. Pull it up, pull it tight on your pencil line. Okay, and then just get one chance at doing this. Okay, so you pull and snap. Okay, so that's going to be the line that we're going to use for putting our first piece of wallpaper up. Right, so we'll get some lining paper cut, get it pasted, and let's get it on.